Hello, hello, hello. How goes it? Lucky Lane, how you doing? We are back on the Craftwork server, and I need to get me, ideally, some netherrack without going to the nether. Because I have yet to be to the nether. Although I don't think that should be too hard, because there's like a ruined portal at spawn. Ready for all this snow and ice to thaw out? Dude, I live in Buffalo. The amount of snow we got from this storm over the weekend was uncalled for. I didn't even get the worst of it. We got like maybe a foot of snow, but some places in the south towns got so much worse than we did. So much worse. So I know what you mean. I just want it to not be as cold. The cold is what's brutal. If it was like, I don't know. Oh, I don't want to do that. If it was a better temperature, I could deal with it a lot better. Oh, those are ready to be, let's see if this works this time. So if I do that, and I do that, hey, it worked. I need at least 4 bottles though. I should do that. So we're gonna go and steal some netherrack from underneath the ruined portal where nobody should miss it, and we're gonna make some bottles here. I could drink my water breathing bottles. No. I'm in Arkansas where it doesn't usually snow. It snowed about 8 inches in the last couple of days. Dang, that's intense, dude. Smokey, what's up, man? How you doing? How are you doing, Smokey? You've come at the last week of my 5-week streaming stint here. This is the last week before I go back to another movie. So I've been doing a lot of streaming during the holidays. Oh, I should do this thing, shouldn't I? And now I have 3 days this week, and then I go back for another movie. I did 4 days straight last week, Smokey, on the Nardcraft server, doing a lot of villagers. But today I gotta do some more cleanup on my house on the Craftwork server because I want to make sure it's nice and pretty before I leave. Nice and pretty. And then I will probably do a couple more things later this week on Nardcraft, depending on how far I get today on some cleanup. I need to add a window. I need to add some little spiry type things to the top of the base, and I want to do some pathways, and I think I want to get rid of my moss farm for now because it's gross. Your stream, and so random that I don't know when you stream, I always post it in the Discord server. So if you unmute the channel, if you haven't muted, if you unmute the channel that what's the channel called? Unmute the stream and video channel, and you will get Discord pings when I stream. I always stream at the same time. I always stream like at this time. It's just when I stream. Like what days I stream. Okay. Oh no, has all of the netherrack been mined from over there? Hold on, we gotta go check this out. Wait, I am fighting an Elden Ring boss. Dude, which boss are you doing? Melania? Dude, I loved Elden Ring. Did you finish the game? Oh, I did finish the game. The Divine Beast at the end? Oh, took me forever, but that is such a good game. I played it on the PS5. It was amazing. I did a lot of multiplayer. Me and my friend Joe played a lot of it. Okay, so I need to see. I need to just take some of these. Oh, that was a bad idea. There's something inside of here. What is inside of here? There's a whole thing inside of here? Okay. I did not realize this. How do I get out? I guess I gotta get out by digging down. Okay, so we're not gonna steal the netherrack from this one. There's something in there. Now the problem is I didn't get the story of the game. It's hard. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I still don't understand the story to Elden Ring. It's so random. So I feel you there. I feel you. I love stories in games. That's one of the reasons I play many games that aren't sandbox games. But that game, I had no idea what was going on. I ended up stopping dealing with the story and just enjoyed the like exploration aspects of it because I was just didn't bother trying to figure out that story. It's a hard game, but it's easier than some of the other like Dark Souls games. Like I found it to be a lot nicer than a game like Bloodborne. I could not do Bloodborne. Bloodborne was impossible for me. So overall, I think it's a better game than that. I need. Oh, it looks pretty good from down here. Okay, we need to go find some netherrack, which means we need to go find a ruined portal. Doesn't matter if it's under the water. I should have brought the water breathing potions. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. What boss were you playing against, Smokey? Anything over here? No. Do I do cheaty? Do I get a little cheaty there? This I'll do, but going to the nether? No, thank you. I haven't been to the nether and I haven't been to the end. I don't know how long I'll be able to deal with that since a lot of the shops seem to be moving to the end, but I'm going to do my best. The Elden Ring is kind of easier, but you get overwhelmed. My biggest problem is when I played the game, I didn't realize like what direction to go at first. So I kind of went to the area that was actually like a lot harder than going through like what is the tutorial area. And I didn't learn that till a lot later because I ended up playing, like I said, a bit with Joe. And when we beat like this big boss and he asked me if I got all the stuff I needed from this first area, I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, dude, that is where you're supposed to start playing. That is like the easy tutorial area. That just might be a ship. That just might be a ship. Also, if I see like any bubbles, that would also work. Usually by the magma blocks have some. There's something weird sticking out of that ship. What is that? Why does that look weird? I don't it's a door. That's why it's weird. It's a door. Okay. Yeah, I'm level 55 now. I did the White Knight guy today. I haven't played in 5 months. Just got back into it. Okay. That I feel like is harder. Trying to get back into it after not playing. Like, I found that I got a rhythm in that game after a while that I'm like, okay, I understand it. I can feel how to play the game. If I didn't sit there and grind the game out when I was like getting better at it, I think the muscle memory for how to play the game would have been lost and I would have been struggling quite a bit to get back into it. This is what I'm going to be doing for a while here, I guess. The one Ruined Nether portal got hollowed out already. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Okay, let's go this way. I don't want to chunk base this. I just want to find one. I just want to find one. I could have gone through that nether portal and got another rock, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that. That is a very right angle cut in that mountain there. Come on. Anything? No? Not really? So I'm expecting a good snapshot tomorrow. My stream will be a little later because I'm going out for lunch with a friend, but I might be actually messing with the snapshot tomorrow if that does get released. There's one out by my moss farm that I was planning to redecorate at some point. You can get the netherrack there. So if I go to the pyramid, which direction would I go? If I go back to the pyramid, would I go north from the pyramid, south, east, or west? What the heck is the command? Follow edge. Hold on. Exclamation point. Follow age. I think you had an extra L in there. No. Foliage? That's not right. There is a command. I just don't remember what it is. Follow. It's follow. It's followage, isn't it? Hold on. If I do this, does it show the commands? No, that is like a Linux command. Followage. Okay, hold on. I'll look it up real quick. Isn't there like there's like a page to see commands? Unless for some reason Stream Elements isn't working right now. Stream Elements. I'll look it up. Stream Elements. How do I log into Stream Elements here? Boop. I just want to log in. There we go. Twitch. Authorize. I'm going to get so lost. Hold on. Okay. That little island, then pass this way. Update your details. Submit details. Okay. And chatbot, chat commands. Accountage? Try accountage. Try exclamation account age. Let's see. Exclamation account age. No, that's for my account. That's how long my account is. But that should have worked, which means Stream Elements isn't working? Stream Elements, why aren't you working? Let's try that. Weird. Stream Elements seems to be being a pain. That's Lucky Lane. Okay. Let's grab my boat and I will jump in a boat. There's definitely commands. It's just strange. Do you have a boat? Do I need to make a boat? Can we let it get literal dark? Want to see if these villagers found some beds. Hi. I need a boat. Okay, hold on. My boat is a chest boat, so that wasn't going to work. There's a wet dog over here. Something's weird with Stream Elements. I'll take a look at a sec. We getting boats. Nard, am I an OG? You are an OG. You definitely are an OG. Boat. My guy's got a boat. I have a chest. Take me to your leader. I'm following. I gotta replant this tree. I have an elytra and all of this stuff, but I'm not going to use it. One sec. Okay. Let me restart Stream Elements and see why it's not working. I'm also trying to follow Lucky Lane here as I'm doing this. Dashboard. Whee! Excellent. With my chainmail armor. The bot is in your chat. Part? Successfully parted. Join. Stream Elements is running. Neat. Okay, try it now, Smokey. That might work. That could potentially have fixed it. Hey, look at that. Okay, so followage should work for you. So your account is 4 years, 6 months. So if you do followage, it should actually show you how... Hey, look, you can kind of see my house over there. Smokey's following me 3 years, 8 months. Smokey has spent 28 days and 9 hours watching. There's a lot of time. That is a very long period of time. Smokey, the perimeter is almost done on the server, by the way. I am very close to being done with it. Oh, excellent. So I could take all of this netherrack, or a decent amount of it. Maybe. Whee. If you want, I'll re-terraform it afterwards. Take all of it. Oh, so good. So good. It's actually not that far from my house. I saw my house when we were heading over here. A whole month of watching me. I'm planning to revamp this area at some point. It's a nice little area. I see your farm up there. Just over the hill. Oh, there was some magma blocks under here. I will take those as well. Very good. Cool. Can you believe a whole month, Smokey? Is that wild? I didn't bring a shovel for punching blocks. Boop, boop, boo, doo, doo, doo. A lot of that is from Save the World days, I would assume. Smokey, have we talked about Lego Fortnite? I bring this up, or at least somebody brings this up every stream. And now that you're here, have you seen it? Do you have any feelings on it? Have you tried playing it? I'd love your opinion on it, if so. I keep watching people play it, and I'm like, I'll try that one day, and I don't. Oh, so all of this netherrack, well, not all of it, but a decent portion of it is actually getting converted into netherrack bricks. I seen it, but didn't play it. Is it something that just doesn't interest you, or what's your opinions on it from what you've seen? I think they ruined the game. You think they ruined Fortnite? You think they ruined Fortnite with the most recent updates? I don't know about Fortnite itself. I obviously never played it. Why add so much other brands? Well, I get why they're doing that. From a marketing standpoint, it makes sense. They're like trying to keep people in their game. And I think the base game itself of just running around shooting people is probably pretty boring for a vast majority of the players. So doing something like the Lego game, I think opens it up to a whole new audience. People who don't want to run around shooting people. People like me, if I didn't play Minecraft, would probably be playing that. I'd probably be way more interested in that. That goes far. Why add so many other every day like Marvel, DC? So as far as that goes, it's just marketing. Those companies probably pay them a ton of money. Or actually, I wonder which way it goes. My assumption was that like Marvel probably pays them money because it's like advertising for Marvel and DC to have their characters in there. Although I could be wrong, and it could be the other way around. They could be licensing those characters as a way to keep people playing the game. But I don't think people would play the game just to wear a certain skin. That seems strange to me. So I gotta imagine it's people play the game, companies pay to have these skins in the game, so it's like an advertising thing. But I could be wrong. I do not know the business dealings of Epic Games. Okay, I'm actually getting a ton. I don't know that I'm going. Ow, that's really far down. I don't actually know that I'm going to hold on to all of this because it's starting to be a little bit more than my inventory can manage. Come on. But I want to make sure I have enough. Basically, I have to make a bunch of walls. They are slowly backing away from the org concept of Fortnite, but what do you think? I agree. I think they are. I think from a sustainability standpoint, that competitive organization like thing is falling away in other gaming things too. Okay. Or you mean the original concept is what you're talking about, not the like, you're talking about the original concept of the game. I would agree with that. I think they had like a fun story that they were building to and never actually did anything with it. They followed it through for a while and then didn't actually complete it, in my opinion. Now, maybe that's just because like by completing the story they'll alienate a bunch of people who don't want a new story, who were good with the story that they were following, so they just kind of made it super convoluted and annoying. I think that the story was one of the things I was most interested in. That whole black hole event that happened to start chapter 2 or whatever was the reason I got into the game, because I'm like, oh, there's actually a story behind what's going on. This is cool. This is neat. There's lore and stuff happening here. And then it really didn't go anywhere. Okay, my inventory is full, so we're gonna call that good. And we have a boat, and I think I kind of know where we came from. If I go this way and to the left, I might be getting close to where I was, potentially. Maybe. We'll see. This is what is great about Bobby Mod. This render distance is like gonna make it so easy to see. Yes, that way Nard should lead you back. Amazing. Hey, look, there's the spire to my house. Yeah, I like this story, but they add random people to the story that doesn't make sense, like Marvel DC. Yeah, I mean, they did kind of do something to explain that in one of the seasons where, like, they were kind of kidnapping those characters from the real universe. I vaguely remember them doing that storyline. It was when they brought the character Master Chief from Halo. I remember seeing like some video of them going and like kidnapping him. They didn't do it far enough that it made sense for like a lot of the other characters, but they did it a little bit. They tried to explain it, but it's bogus. They got away from any really solid storytelling. Here's my house. That's where we're going. We're going to take this netherrack. We're going to probably take a stack and smelt it up. We will smelt up a stack and see how we do. Sun's going down. I should get home in time. Are we allowed to sleep tonight? Hold on. Did they figure that out? Could it get dark? I don't know if I won't sleep just in case. I'm not sure if we're sleeping or not. Oh god, I'm stuck in my boat. What is happening? Okay. Alrighty then. That was weird. Well, that was very strange. Boop, 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 boop. Follow the path up to my house. This is gonna be one of the things we work on. We're gonna kind of clean up this path here. And we're all in the overworld, so I guess I won't sleep in case somebody's sleeping. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, so let's take a stack of netherrack, and I don't know if a block of coal will be enough, but we'll do one block of coal. See how that does us. We're going to put the dirt away. We're going to put the stone away. Copper. I need somewhere to put like nether items. I guess up here is fine. For now. That's good. Let's go see if our bees are good, and then we'll start taking down the moss farm. I could build something for the moss farm to go in, but I don't know if that's where I really want it. So I feel like I should just take it down. Oh, those are full again. And boop, and boop. And now I could take these. Oh. Where'd the two go that were in there? Uh-oh, did something bad occur? If I go in there, I'm not going to get 3. Okay, I don't know exactly what happened there. I guess we should always leave an empty one. Cool. So that's 4. Let's convert that over. Oh, we actually have 7. Very good. We have 1 honey block. Cool. I didn't realize I had some already. I probably didn't need to make these other bottles, but here we are. 3 and 3. Excellent. Okay, so let's see how many of these are done. If we actually have enough to start working on the spires, then we will. 9. 9 gives me 2. Wait, but can I just do this in here? Okay, so how many walls do I need? Schematics, configure, material list, show all. And hide, refresh. Do I have to turn it on to see? I could do it this way too. Material list. I need 11. I need 11 nether brick walls and 11 nether brick fences. And somewhere I need iron bars, 32 iron bars. Okay. So 11 of each. 1, 2. Well, this is going to take a little bit. Do I have iron bars? Did I use... I have 7. I think I need 11 iron bars. Because each one gets an iron bar. 16. Cool. Okay, we'll put this away. Boop, and boop, and boop. So... we'll let that go. I have an extra mending book. I don't know what that's for. I should consider mending this stuff in a little bit. Okay, so if we're going to tear this down, do we tear it down or do we just like go for it? Do I try and build something around this? I can probably shrink it back a little bit. Boop, boop. If I take this, okay. So can't shrink it that much. I think this is probably the smallest I can make it. Then. Can I take out this? I can take out this. Yeah, we might have to build like a little building around that. No, let's just take it down. Let's just take it down. That's fine. We need to retrieve our lava before this gets really bad, though. Let's put the redstone stuff away, get the lava out of there. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful. Smokey, have you seen much on what they're actually... You might not be interested in this, and if you're not, I totally understand. But have you seen what they're going to be bringing to the game, to Minecraft, with the next update? Oh, I need buckets. Do I have empty buckets? Bucket. That one's not empty. I guess I had one piece of netherrack. We'll take these. Where is the netherrack chest? Here we go. I need to label these soon. I think it's just one bucket. Hopefully. How many do we get now? Boop. And no, not enough yet. Getting there. Getting there. Let's pull... What is this? What is this? What? Clue no. The next clue can be found at the house of a player who is oftenly lovingly called the incorrect name. What? Is that part of the scavenger hunt? That's got to be part of the scavenger hunt. Clue 1. Wait, but I'm confused. How does it go from clue 1 to clue 9? Must not be proximity. I'm going to have to do that at a different time. I love that people put that kind of stuff around. Let's grab the lava. Boop. Okay, now I should be able to take this whole thing down. We can get rid of the water. The water is whatever. The water is whatever. I think this source is right here. So we'll just do that and that. Such an easy machine for some manual lava work, moss work, when you just need a little bit. Get rid of this. So the goal, I want to get the building done first while we make sure the outside is cleaned up, and then we'll work on detailing a little bit of the outside. I think eventually this is either going to go in its own building or in the basement in my house. I'm not sure. Do I have enough room if I break this? Moss and chest. Excellent. Oh god, gotta eat. I'm terrible at paying attention to eat. I'm just running around and suddenly I get very slow. Beep. Stone goes there. That goes there. Greens go there. Seeds. I should have like a redstone components thing at some point. I should label these. Ooh. Preference for chest labeling. Comma signs or item frame. Let's see what they say. Just to help with lag and stuff. I can never remember which is a little bit more efficient. Grab those. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we need... What's the next thing we need? I think item frames are laggier, though they look better in my opinion. I can't actually... You know what's interesting? I could do nether brick walls, but I can't do like nether fences. You've used both. I will use signs. I will use signs just to help with the lag. I don't think I'm in the spawn chunks. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I think we looked at this the other day. Info. Generic. Overlay. Spawn chunk rail. No, I'm not even close. I'm in like the lazy spawn chunks. I'm not even close to the actual spawn chunks. So I could do item frames because they won't be loaded unless like people are actually over at my base then. Zoop. Overlay spawn chunks. Encrypted. What's up, dude? Do I want to do that? I mean, I have plenty of stuff to do that. I'm outside of the range of it really being laggy for the peoples. So you know what? I am going to do item frames. I'm going to do item frames. I'm not in the spawn chunks. So this is really only loaded if people are over here a lot. Because I think they look nicer too. Let's do a few here. So we're going to do this. And this. And this is going to be for redstone stuff. Boop. Boop. Redstone goes there. Pistons. TNT, sticky pistons, redstone repeaters, all that goes there. Levers. Anything else that I should consider to be redstone in there? No. Nope. Okay. This we know is all nether stuff, so we will put netherrack there. Cool. Oh. Cool. How are we doing on this? Okay, so so this is very weird. Can I do this yet? No, I can't. Okay. Spandy, hello, hello, hello. It's going well. It's going well. I am trying to organize. Maybe organize isn't the right word. I'm trying to label my storage. It's technically already organized. This is stone stuff. And then for the time being, this will be ores. How do I want to indicate that this is ores? What's a good ore indicator? I feel like that is like, hey, I'm ores. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I have one for this. I need more sticks, though, if I'm going to make another item frame. No? Wait, hold on. There we go. Oh, I need more netherrack, actually. I'm out. I did not have enough netherrack to do this. Cool. And item frames, 11. That's a decent amount. Is this whole row stuff? No. Boop. Boop. Nope, no. We're only going to put them on the chest that I actually am using, I guess. Boop. Doot. Tough. Okay. This is like plant-esque stuff. This is dark oak stuff. This is spruce. You know what? I'm never going to be able to tell the difference in the wood types by the wood being there. I think it's better to actually do it by the sapling. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I still don't have enough. Dang it. Nether bricks. Is 6 enough actually? Wait. So how... I know this is a thing. How do I make this? Hold on. Wait. Nether. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's why I can't make a nether fence. Okay. It's always nice when you get storage all established and sorted. It helps the gameplay so much. Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm like trying to... Wow, it's very much so nighttime. Hold on. Yeah. I'm at the point where I'm trying to like clean up stuff. Like the outside is pretty good. I'm getting the stuff I need to detail the roof right now. I got to put on another couple windows, and then I got to work on pathing. But I'm definitely at a point where getting organized is going to be very important. That is such a strange recipe. So it's, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. How odd. Nether bricks are the only thing that I know of that has both a wall and a fence. And I kind of wish there was more stuff that had it, because it leads to really nice looking spires. Like that. That looks good. That to me looks really good. And the texture matches all the way through. It's so nice. And it works with dark oak as well, which is good. I've turned on my night vision. Oh, he slept. Yay! Any mobs? Any dangerous mobs around? No? Very good. Okay, so we need... How many did that give me? That gave me 6. So if we do that... Okay, I need a little bit more. We're very close to having enough. While that's happening, let's finish a little bit of the organization here. That's tough. This is deep slate stuff. This is mob drops-ish, kind of. I mean, wool is a mob drop. So, didn't mean to throw that in there. In theory, that makes sense. This is gobbledygook. This is like something. This one's easy. This is whitish blocks. I should probably eventually separate calcite and diorite, but for now, no. I have, whoa. Okay, that was weird. I have so much granite. Not a ton of andesite though. What is at the end of a rainbow? Well, it depends on who you're asking. If I was Irish, I would say a pot of gold. There is no end to a rainbow. Technically, a rainbow is a circle. Okay, that enough? Is that enough? Is that enough? 4, 2, 2, 3, fence. Okay, excellent. So now we should have enough to do the final detailing up there. Now I just got to get my butt up there. I think this is a good spot to go from. Not a pot of gold. Really? There's not a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. I'm blown away, Lockstock. You've just ruined my childhood. Come on, what am I doing here? Okay, I need to turn the schematic on because I had these like beautifully placed. Oh, I need way more iron. Okay, hold on. Let's go. We're okay. Let's go get the rest of the... Only happens in Ireland. The pot of gold only happens in Ireland? Oh. Okay, well at least it still happens somewhere, even if it's not here. Iron. Is that enough? I'm gonna bring some more iron just in case I need to make some more. But isn't a rainbow technically... What is at the end of a rainbow? Isn't it technically a circle? I feel like it's technically a circle, so there is no end of a rainbow. The only reason we don't see it as a circle is because it hits the horizon. Is the horizon at the end of a rainbow? All of these could be the correct answer, honestly. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. And then we're going to do... No, that's wrong. I have failed myself. This and that. Cool. It's a full circle, partially obscured by the horizon. Yeah. See? I know things. I know what I'm talking about. Chaos. Hello. Welcome in, sir. How are you doing this fine day? Okay. I think I will actually have enough iron bars. Hopefully. Maybe? Potentially? This is going well. A little bit of detailing. I like it. Getting up there, that's going to be a pain in the butt. I'm not looking forward to doing up there. I still have a stack of scaffolding, though, so it should be not as bad as I'm thinking. Decent, slight headache, but celebrating girlfriend's birthday, and also thinking about the extremely bored strategy that is Minecraft Legends. Dude, Minecraft Legends is basically done now. They put a post out, I don't know if you saw it, that they're like not going to continue doing like any real development on it. Which, you know, it's sad. I think conceptually they had something interesting, but they just executed it horribly. No, why did you place yourself there? That does not make sense to be placed there. Hold on, I'm going to do it this direction. Try and pick it up and boop. But my uncle was so mad because they did exactly what you said. And how you know the most and you know the most annoying thing? I don't know the most annoying thing. I do not. Do tell me, what is the most annoying thing about Minecraft Legends? Boop. Oh my god, why does it keep placing so wrong? Am I gonna have enough? I might have just enough. Because I need one for the top too. And zoop. And zoop. Okay, cool. Cool. And around we go. Now we get to the top, and I think that is enough. I attempted to play TCG with Vic last night with the set that I bought. My ideas for randomizing it failed miserably. It did not work very well. So I got to come up with a better way to play TCG with like a random deck. Answer was W. Lol. How was the answer? Oh, because you spell it so it's the letter W. Come on. Are you kidding me? Pshaw. Ridiculous. Yeah, randomizing TCG is usually a bad idea. I think there's a way to do it. I just have to find the right way. The biggest problem that I think I had was not understanding, not having the item cards in there in an appropriate way. Because that, not having like the item cards that were necessary for the random characters you got really screwed things up. You know what? Yeah, let's just get down this way. The best way to do is usually trying to make a balanced deck and picking a random deck versus random cards. Oh, that's actually a really smart idea. This shirt fits so weird. They just finished the pre-orders for more booster decks, so I ended up buying 2 more booster decks, so I should have hopefully enough extra cards so that I can make like 2 balanced decks and see how that goes. I might even have enough cards to just be like, here, Vic, make a deck out of all the cards I have, and then I'll just make my own deck from there. But like limited, so it's like you can only have 3 rare hermits, I can only have 3 rare hermits kind of thing. So that way, from like what hermits you have, it's a little bit more balanced. I'm someone who is extremely interested in game design, and I made a concept for Minecraft Legends on how to improve the core gameplay loop and make it more interesting. You know, I feel like some of the co-op stuff I saw was the most interesting part of the game. I don't think I would have ever gotten into the game from a solo standpoint. The solo gameplay was what was really bad. Drink water. Can do. I have my water bottle right here. Also, Nard, a second option is to make a set of cards and randomize those. For example, some hermits with more respective energy, then separate items and you randomly mix those sets up, keeping the sets balanced. So that is kind of what I was attempting to do. But the problem I was running into was not having, it was figuring out how to make sure that we both had the correct item cards for the random characters we got, because that's kind of what screwed us up. And I didn't realize it at the time because I never really went through like all of my cards. But you know, I have green, I have a rare green card, but I had only one prankster item card, so I couldn't even like put green in the mix because there's no way I could like activate his higher attacks and stuff. So I gotta be better about it. Yeah, mix items with the hermits. That's a good idea. So it's like, here's a pile that is I don't know, for every hermit, like 3 item cards or something like that could be a way to go. There's a few different options. I'm still learning to, but I think your first idea of like just make 2 balanced decks and heads or tails, which deck you get, left on the right, and see how it goes. I think we're sleeping now. Boop. 1-2 redstone hermits and 3-4 redstone to come along. Right. So same kind of thing. My deck was overwhelmingly, I have a bunch of builders, miners, and balanced. Like that's what I have. I didn't have like any speedrunner stuff. I only had green but no prankster cards. It was very interesting after I went through it what I actually had. Okay, do I do the window? I think I should do the window. I want another window up there. I kind of want a window here too. Stuff like efficiency 5 books, cards, etc. are separate set, and you choose random set packs. Yeah, I feel like effect cards and stuff like that could totally be randomized. Let's see, are these ready to go? They are. So if we do ba-boop and ba-boop, I should get a bottle of honey. Great. Do I have enough honey to do another honey block? I do. Great. This is working well. I am slowly but surely getting honey. And it's not automated. Not in the slightest. Oop, too many. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, cool. Okay, so as far as a window goes, I didn't actually have a window there. I did just leave it like that. I feel like I don't love that that's just white under there. What is that supposed to be? That's slabs. I think I should put those slabs there because that looks bad. Let's go get those slabs. Oh gosh. I should put a water thing here so I can fall into the water. There. Now I can drop into that. We'll go get some more water and we'll put this leather away. And we should probably clean up my inventory a little bit here. It's starting to get somewhat messy. Still good on durability on my tools. But let's put this away. My dog is laying next to me, incessantly licking herself. And the sound of her licking herself right now is making my skin crawl. It is such a gross sound. So this is kind of where random stuff's going. We'll put that in there. We'll put that there. Mob drops go there. Random stuff goes here. I did have a boat that whole time. I had an extra boat. I had no idea. But yeah, I made a version of Minecraft Legends in my head that would have made a different gameplay loop to make it more interesting and playable, where strategy and any movement matters. Sip. That's kind of what it sounds like. It's like... It's so gross. It's too bad. I feel like they didn't give it the attention it needed once it was released. They should have, you know what they should have done? They should have spent more time having people play it en masse before releasing the game. Kind of like how they have people play the snapshots and stuff a ton. And they learn a lot from like the gameplay in Minecraft and things that they're adding from snapshots. They needed to do something like that with Legends to really see how to play the game and understand the actual like gameplay loop better. Play the game to completion, not just a demo. The game feels like just a demo. It's so empty. Boop, 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 boop. The problem was that the gameplay loop was boring. Yeah, it was very boring. 100%. Protect village, kill piglins, close portal, move on. Like, that's all there was to it. Okay, does that help there? Yeah, okay, cool. What other details? Doesn't like the buttons. I don't care. I like the buttons. I guess the door situation I could work on. I did do a bit more design on the door last time. That was a mistake in the Lightmatica. Okay, let's think about the door for a minute here. Although, do I really see the door? Like, if I do... Yeah, I definitely see the door. We need to do something about the door. Let's go fly a kite. No, let's go make some signs and see if that concept still is something that I want to explore here. I might need to... Am I running out of sticks, really? Okay, we might need to chop down some bamboo for sticks. Potentially. No, we're doing that. We're going to do it at different heights, though, so it's like... still pretty looking. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, give me sticks. Oh, I can't wait for the auto crafter. I would love an auto crafter and then like the next week. I didn't need to plant that. Boop. I really wish there was a decent mod out there that put the auto crafter into the game the same way it'll be implemented when it comes out, but right now. That's what I want. That door's got to change. Oh, I need to actually make the signs. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 12 signs. Zoop. Wait, is the door supposed to be on the inside? How did I have it before? Oh, I guess so. I guess it was set in before. Oh, I'm okay with that. Okay. So, boop, 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 boop. And boop, and boop. I think my door might be too tall. Maybe it's not. It's kind of cool. We just need more signs. My version would have used the player less, at least at the beginning, and would have split up the minions better. You now not have a minion limit, but group limit. Each group is tethered to a spawner that stops spawning once you attack/are attacked. Enemies don't have spawners in the overworld and would only come from portals instead. There are more enemies and less buildings with enemies also being grouped. I kind of understand what you're saying, but I don't know the game well enough to really connect the dots there. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 was the perfect amount. I feel like I saw, was it a live stream? I think it was a live stream or something where Grian, Pixel Riffs, a bunch of different people were originally playing the game. And it was very evident early on how you could just get around everything. Grian started to just use creepers to like just blow up the other person's base, and it was like, well, that's the meta. See ya. You know, and it was just, that was it. There was nothing more past that. And it was very easy to do that and figure that out so quick, which I think made it like not a very dynamic game when it's like, here's the meta, there aren't really that many other options. Oh, interesting. So I see what I did here. Okay. Basically I want to turn, hold on, let me turn this off. Basically I want to turn it into more of a Total War RTS with you making a base camp to prepare for the attack before you commit to it. I think it would have been cooler if it played more like a StarCraft-esque game. Oh, interesting. So these went on the inside like this. And then this rounded the corner like that. Okay, that's cooler. That's definitely cooler. Okay, we have some work to do now. How do I want to do this? Yeah. Oh, oh wait, I'm like, I can't do that. Okay, hold on. We can do this, 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 this. And then let's sleep, and then we could jump our way up there. Don't know StarCraft, so I can't comment on that. I don't know Total War, so I can't quite comment on that either. Or like, what about Age of Empires? Did you ever play Age of Empires? That could have been, okay, a way to go as well. No, I want to go up. This is annoying. Okay, cool. Boop, boop, boop. So we'll take this down and we'll put it on the inside. The only problem is I can't put anything against the inside walls once I do this, but that's okay. I think it looks a lot better being able to round the corner. This needs to also be a door here. Okay, let's switch that to the correct kind of door. We can put our oak door away, and we want to make a dark oak door. Very good. It would be nice if there were like better ways to do 3x3 doors. I'd love a 3x3 door here, but it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so then this goes on the inside here. Heard of it? Could have, but my plans for the player were that later on you get different weapons to use for your main character. That I guess was one of the annoying things, is like your character itself wasn't really that good at fighting, which is like kind of stupid. Okay, so that is cleaner. And now we just need to do that. So we need more signs. How are we doing on sticks? I think we're good on sticks. We still got plenty of sticks. Do that. Do that. See how this looks here. Swords for crowd control. Axes for massive single unit damage. Bows to hit from afar. Crossbow for same but stronger. TNT to drop and bomb. Yeah, I definitely think it would have been cool if the actual main character could do some real damage, as opposed to just like having to, in a weird way, sit back and just rally the troops, if you will. So sticks are good. We just need more wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna save some because I don't know how much we need. No, I guess I'm not saving some. Let's start with 9. It would also have made the character slower and more frail, so you have an incentive to use minions and only go into combat when things are going south, or if you know what you're doing. Are there like potions in the game? I don't know. I didn't get far enough into it to even know if that's like a thing. Can't do anything about this. Oh well. In your version there would have been. In base there are not, I'm pretty sure. See, a lot of the interesting things in Minecraft itself, like potions, were enchantments, were things enchanted in the game. I feel like stuff like that was kind of left out of the game. Where did I miss one? There we go. This block right here. I'm on the fence on if something needs to happen there. What did I do originally? Oh, I can't tell from this, so let's do this again. Locked. Okay, so there was a trapdoor there. Very good. Did I relock that? Yes. But those are all things I would have added. They needed to be there. It was a very basic game in a weird way. All of that stuff should have been there. Which maybe that's like one of the problems with Minecraft creating any other game. If you think about how much stuff is in the survival game of Minecraft, we have this weird expectation that any new game should have all of that. But a lot of the things that came to the survival game of Minecraft happened over time. So that expectation of, well, all of these things that we know and love should be in the game to start off with, maybe is unfair. But even if that's so, it just means they need to spend more time before they try and release any sort of new game. Yeah, okay. That's cool. We're getting somewhere. I think... Do I want to work on the path? Do I work on the path or... I add a couple of these windows. I think I want to add a few windows. Find some good places to add some windows. Enchant your gear. Use potions to boost minion and your own performance. Control minions into battle. And have portals that require different things for you to actually fight. Bosses would have been you and them in one-on-one, while minions hold off enemy minions and can chip off from bosses when they have some time. Building customization if you import it from Minecraft, then had a 5 years in which Minecraft Legends was made 5 years for that. All that could have been and now will never be. Okay, so we need some more bamboo because we're going to make some windows. You know, I don't know why these work, but they do. Like the bamboo windows I find work really well. Although, should I switch it up and put iron? Let me think about where I want a window. I think one like here, here, and down here. So let's say here. If I take a look, that's a good spot for a window. So I could do... Wait, hold on. How many iron bars actually show up if I put that in there? Is it just one? Oh no, it's the whole lot. Ooh. Interesting. Let's make some more. And zoop. So if I do that, it doesn't stand out enough. Yeah, again, my brain immediately jumped onto the idea to try and refine it, but they didn't. It was blank. It was almost typical Microsoft, I want to say. Well, the thing is, that game wasn't developed by Mojang, or Microsoft. It was a complete third party that developed the game. And I think that in itself is part of the problem. Nope, it wasn't. Yeah, it was developed by a totally... Mojang worked with that third party. I believe not in this case. I'm pretty sure the majority of it was done by the third party. Now, the same third party worked on Minecraft Earth, I want to say, and that one was much more collaborative. No, they both worked in cooperation. Yeah. Was it that closely a cooperation? I thought I remember something in this needs to go over one more. I thought I remember hearing something else, but I could be wrong. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. And let's see if that's a good spot. Yeah, okay, that's good. And now we gotta find another spot. Maybe here? Maybe there. So we'll take this out and this out. How's that look? Those feel pretty nice and random, I would say. Oh god. Okay. We do need more bamboo. The bamboo did not go very far in terms of actually trapdooring, making look pretty the outside. Aw, big sigh from the pupper. That does look nice, though. That looks nice. Or do I do this kind of a thing? Ooh, I'm not sure. Hold on. Let's, kind of wish I could place doors floating in midair. Like, why do doors have to get placed on a block? And then if that block breaks, they break. Why are doors so affected by the block that they're on? Let's see here. I'm gonna grab this. Let's grab this scaffolding. Let's try something with this lower one here. So if we do that and this, nope. Well, actually, we could do this, like that. Very good. And then we want to do that. Oh, God. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. And boop. That's interesting. Do I like that? I kind of do. Maybe I switch over. But yeah, Minecraft Legends was a major disappointment. Sorry when I claimed that. I probably could have done a better job. No, it's fine. It's fine. But I agree. I was expecting... I don't know. I wonder if it comes down to expectation. Like... Was it bad because we were expecting so much more from it as a community? Or was it bad? It's got to be because it was just bad, right? It was just bad. Maybe they also did a poor job of kind of like explaining what the game was going to be. That's kind of cool. I like that. I think I'll do that. I think I'm going to do that. No, it was bad because it had a boring gameplay loop. It had boring, besides just having a boring gameplay loop, the mechanics were also kind of boring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 more. And if you have a boring gameplay loop, there's no fixing it. Yeah, you would have to have basically rethought the game from the ground up at that point. So I need 12. Okay. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I need 4 more trapdoors. Okay, cool. And so I need more bamboo. I think I'm going to move this bamboo because it's kind of right in the way of the window. And let's put it there instead. don't know if that's enough. What am I doing? Can't do that in my crafting. I need a crafting bench. Must find crafting bench. Craft bamboo. Okay. And do only one. I almost made a bunch of ladders. That was almost bad. And oh god. Wow, that conversion ratio. You really need a lot of bamboo for wood for the planks. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay, cool. Give me all the bamboo. I mean, I guess if I had an automated farm, I'd probably have a ton of this, which would be amazing. But I'm really trying to stay away from anything that's like super automated. Is that enough? I'm missing a couple. I'm not gonna get that one on top of the tree, but I can do this. Cool. I mean, not like bamboo is the fastest growing thing in Minecraft. I mean, you know, you might be right. Can you bone meal bamboo? I actually don't think I've tried to bone meal bamboo. Let's find out. Oh, you can. Okay. That's pretty cool. Let's put the bone meal away. Let's put the iron away. Let's put the stone stuff away. We'll put the diorite away. We'll put the andesite away. We don't need this or this anymore. And we'll put the bamboo we don't need there. And then we need 3 blocks. Oh, we already have 1, 2, 3 blocks. 6, boom, boom, boom. Cool. For now, I'm going to keep bamboo in here. Oh, and let's put the birch up there. I need more item frames. Okay, so let's go up to this one. Oh, I don't actually need the iron bars. There's iron bars in these. Oh no. Oh god. And we want to do that. 1, 2, 3. And that. Right on the edge. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Toss that and that. Nope. That's wrong. On the inside goes this. Oh boy, this is. And that. Oh, there's no way I'm getting back out there now. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. We can just go on around. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I should try and grab that iron bar. Cool. Excellent. Okay. And we just need to do... This goes away. This goes away. This goes there. This goes there. Okay. And that window is done. Should I have moved that one over? Nah, it's fine. What does it look like at 50 FOV? Yeah, okay. You know what? Let me see something here. Do I still have... At some point I had... No, I don't have a shader pack. I had a mod that actually was giving me the option to change depth of field. I don't think I have that anymore. That's starting to look like a good screenshot. It's getting there. I need to do the path coming down. We need to add one. We definitely need to add the one more window. Oh, you know what's interesting though? Do I have the mod for entity? How far entities show up? No. Okay. We'll have to do that later. There's a mod that'll make it so that those show up even at further distances. It's getting there. Oh, you can't. It's behind my face. Something like that. Okay. Options. Let's go back to where we were. 80. F1. Boom. Okay. Let's get that last window set up. Should be about here-ish. Okay. Up we go. And we'll do this. That goes there. These iron bars come with me. No! I don't know if I lost that one. I think I lost that one. It's fine. That one is going to go away. And that makes that slightly difficult. But did I get it? I got that one. I got that one. Cool. I'm going to do this. And then we do that. Cool. I do this and this. Oh no, those are wrong. Those are very wrong. How can I do this? This is gonna be goofy, but we'll do that and that, and then we can. No, okay. Well, that's gone. We'll go get that in a minute, and then we do that and that. Cool. We'll do some sort of light behind that, I guess. We need light. But first we should sleep. Let's find that out. How does that look? Pretty good. I like it. I like that. Okay, now as far as a path, I haven't really thought too much about path designs. But I'm always a fan of mud and granite. But what would actually look good going up to this? Stone? Maybe try some stone. Let's see here. Let's grab a little bit of this. I have some ideas actually. Grab some of this. Grab this. Grab this. Grab this. And let's do some of that. Oh, I need to cut that in half. Okay. And then I need some granite. Slabs. Let's do a couple of those. I will need some mud and terracotta. Poop. Let's go grab some glass bottles. I kind of am debating if I need bricks too. How's this going? Let's pop those. Boop, boop, boop. I think that gives us another. No, that's only 3. We are 1 shy. I need 1 water bottle. Great. No, that did not go in my inventory? What? Weird. Okay. We need that water bottle. So we can make some mud. And then we need to make some packed mud. Boop. Okay. And doot. And doot. And doot. And that works. Give me my shovel. Give me my shovel. Cool. Shovel go away. And now, no. Shovel go away. And now we need some wheat. How do we want to do that? I need bone meal. I could go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and boop. How did nether bricks end up in there? Interesting. Nether bricks go. That is nether bricks, right? No, what is that? Dark oak slabs. Okay. Well, let's put that in there. That in there. Dark oak. And then bone meal. Do this. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know how much I actually need for packed mud. Do I need a lot? Is it 1-to-1? What is packed mud? 1-to-1. Great. Okay. And bricks. And we'll take these and turn them both into slabs. I can't make packed mud slabs. Sag. Okay. So let's try coming up with a path here. Yeah, originally it was going to be stone, but I don't think we're going to go in that direction anymore. We do need a sign somewhere for my house. My inventory hurts. Let's put a sign there. Hey, I love that. It kept what it was. Oh God, okay, we're just gonna put the wheat in the, oh God. Oh my God. Wheat goes there. Seeds also go there. Bone meal we'll put there for now. That we'll put there. And seeds go there. Okay, so I do need the shovel. I need the shovel to clear this out as we go. We need to go by 5s. So I think what I want to do is, okay, that's going to need to be a full block. And this is going to need to be a full, no, that can be, that does not need to be a full block. That can be a slab. This is going to get interesting very quickly. But let's see how we do here. Boop, boop, doot, and then doot, and doot. Do we need the bricks? Got a little terracotta. Oh God. And some of this. Like a this. Oh. Okay. That is kind of the premise. And then we need to go down to here. Okay, this tree is going to have to go out of the way. That goes bye-bye. And now we need to get down to this level. So, how do we want to do that? Do a slab. And I can't do terracotta stairs. I don't have a lot of things that I can actually make slabs out of. guess we have to do that. And then we want to bring it down to here. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. I hate doing paths. Doing paths is so annoying. But it's necessary. And oh, my inventory hurts. My inventory is in pain. And that's too many of the same. Let's do that. No, that's not right. This? That's good. Okay. That's a thing. That's okay. This needs to be a full block. If I just, you know what? Maybe I throw some tough here. We'll do tough. And we'll do that. And then we need another full block. We'll do some actual cobble. And then I guess another full block of brick. Cool. Okay. If I do this, no. This needs to be like retaining wall-esque. Tricky. I'm gonna have to come up with some depth for this later, but I think conceptually I'm going down the right path here. Let's put that away. And that goes like that. And then this goes like that. And now we need to bring, feel like we want to bring this over by one. So we'll do that and that. Not there though. Maybe over here. Hold on, I need more slabs. Okay. So if I do that, and then this goes like that, my brain is processing many things. And then that. And then I can do this down to that. That's looking like a thing. Oh, it's a thing. That's a floor. Okay. We need way more stuff though. We need way more stuff. More mud for sure. More packed mud. Where did I put my bottle? Probably out here. Oh, I want the sticks. The terracotta is going to be super annoying. Put those there, put those there. Oh god, it's already turning into grass. It grows so quickly. Bottle. No, stop turning into grass. You stay mud. Mud is what I need. I'm gonna have to make this like floating soon in the air so this stops happening. I have plenty of granite. So I definitely think it's going to be easy to get the granite portion of this right. I'm still on the fence on if I need to add bricks, but nothing else has bricks that I'm working with, so I don't know that makes sense to do the brick thing. Now we need more wheat. Okay. Glad it's 1-to-1. That makes this a little bit easier. Do I not have seeds in my hand anymore? Where'd the seeds go? No, not torches. Seeds. There we go. Is there a different way to do this? If I put my seeds here. No. Okay, so it's got to be the other way. Cool. How much we got? 10. And I don't even think I have... Oh, I got 12. Okay. 11, 12, plant. Cool. So we need... Let's do a couple of those. We'll turn those into slabadabs. Boop, 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 boop. We'll keep a couple as non-slabs. We need... I should just have a stack of this. Let's put this spruce away. Cracked stone bricks. I can't turn those into slabs, can I? No. Unfortunately not. I don't think I'm going to use those. I do want some more regular stone. So let's do a couple of those. And oh my lord. Holy Toledo. I don't need these right now. I don't need that right now. I don't need a bed on me right now. I don't need all the scaffolding on me right now. Okay, cool. Let's get some slabs of this going. We need some moss. Did I make more moss before I destroyed that machine? I did. Cool. Let's get a bit of 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And we'll do 1, 2. And we should do some of that. Okay. Excellent. See how far that gets us. We'll put that away, that away. And I have the seeds go away, and that goes away. So we're trying to get this to push over a little bit. So we could do this. And then that. Is that weird? No, I think that's okay. Actually, I don't even think do we need that? Needs to be something. Might need to be a full cobblestone block like that. Okay, cool. And now we're down to this level. And how far do we want this to go? So we want a path to there. Let's get to there. So we want to do 1 and 2. This is going to have to be full blocks. So this is all going to have to go away and become this as retaining walls. Oh, this is going to have to be full blocks too then. This is why we kept some full blocks. Like that. Like that. And let's do another double tuft like that. Boop. No. It doesn't feel right. Maybe this? Okay. That works. It's so like... This is kind of a steep slope here. I wonder if I could smooth that out a little bit. I might need to figure out how to smooth that out. But for now, 1. And then... Oh, I don't want 2 back to back there. Let's do... Doot. And like that. Do... 1 of those there. Cool. How do we feel about that? That's cool. That feels like a thing. This, I kind of want that to go away. Yeah, that feels like a thing. It's a little pathway. All right, we're gonna need to do something to give it some depth on the edges. But for now, that works for me. I want another one of these bushes. If I bone meal that bush, will a too tall bush give me another bush? No. How do I get another bush here? I guess we could do some grass. Is this silk touch? It is. Great. It's driving me crazy. That's not green. Oh, I guess I had a bunch on me. It's fine. Need more bone meal. Need more bone meal. The greenery will hide things that I don't like. I want another bush. This needs some greenery. Not the flowers. Not the flowers. Oh, no, I broke it too high. Okay. You know what? In general, this needs some, like, greenery around here. Not the flowers, my guy. The flowers, no. Oh, that helps out quite a bit. That totally helps out. That's real nice. Okay. Eventually we'll probably definitely grab some bush material. Hold on, let's see here. Let's see. The problem is I'm like finding what I'm doing a little bit right. What did I just put in there? I'm finding what I'm doing a little bit right now. And that can be a process. That can be a process that is a little slow and boring. Okay. Like that. And then maybe a little back here. Just that dabbed around here and there, giving a little extra something, I think helps. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. I don't know. It just needed some more green to it. Now I feel like I need to do some landscaping. Not landscaping, some terraforming here. These need some more gradation to them. Because this is... I could attempt to do this with stairs, but it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. Let's see if I could smooth it out a little bit. So how do I want to do that? I want to do that. Fill in this a little bit more. This comes out a little bit more. This would need to come out. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Which now brings this whole thing needing to come out a bit more. Which now needs this to come out a little bit more. It's definitely like one bit of terraforming leads to a lot of terraforming. Okay, we need to sleep though. It's getting to be night. We need to make some lanterns for the path. What's the lanterns gonna go on? Netherrack walls, probably. Netherite. Netherrack. Nether brick. Nether brick walls? Nether brick walls? Nether brick walls? Wow, I got nether bricks. Okay. Let's try and see if we like it. I need a lantern, which means I need an inventory update. Put these there, that there. Grab that. And lantern. Very good. Let's see how that looks. Looks awful. Looks terrible. That's not a good idea. Okay, not nether bricks. Not that. It should be a wall though, right? Maybe it's just a stone brick wall. Is mossy stone brick wall a thing? Yo, it is. It totally is. That's nice. That's what I'm talking about. Ah, very good. See, now it's like we're getting a little bit of a path up to here, which is good. It's very good. Now to start stepping this down, I feel like I should just get some... What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple different things with granite. We're going to do that. We're going to do some stairs. And we're just going to use these elements to figure out what the path down is. So just from the center. 1, 2. We will probably need some stair material here. And then this needs to be terraformed out because I don't want 2 stair materials in a row. So boop, 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 boop. Which creates some weirdness here, which means this needs to come out a little bit more, which means this needs to get expanded. Like so. Like that. And then another slab. And I guess we could do... No, this would have to be a full block. Going like that. And then a slab. And then we could do another stair. And then we could do slab. And slab. And full block. And okay, we definitely need to expand this. Dang. It's getting there. The central path is getting there. So much terraforming needs to happen here. Boop. I don't have any more dirt, right? Okay, cool. So if we follow this, though, we shouldn't run into... Yeah, okay, just till we get to here. So this whole thing needs to come up to there to expand that, which means this needs to all come up to expand that. Like that. Which means this all needs to be kind of expanded. A little bit. Okay. And that can go like that. Can go like that. Can go like that. Oh boy. Actually, that's not bad. Okay. 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 We're working something. That's pretty good. And then slab and stair and full block and am I out of slabs? I'm out of slabs. Well, here. And slab, 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 stair, full block, down to slabs. Okay, that's kind of the direction-ish. These need to get moved over. I think it needs to go like that. as far as the path goes. If that's like the center line, I think that works. Okay. Oh, this be tricky. So I kind of want to do the whole thing with granite and then fill in and texturize it afterwards. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 36, and then let's do 36 or 24, and then it's full blocks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we need to, we're still centered up here. Boop, boop, stair, stair. Now we need to move over by 1. So this is a full block and a full block. Is that how we did this though? Or does it go to 4 wide? No. So there's spots in the middle where it goes to 2 wide when it transitions over it. That's fine. So slab, slab, stair, stair, slab, full blocks, slab, 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 and full block, full block. Just gonna put those under there. Slab, slab. It's kind of terraforming itself as we go. Now we need to move over. So slab and full block. Let's get rid of these. Slab, 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 slab. Okay. Boop, boop. Kind of. No, we have to move over. 1, 2. 1, 2. Like this. And like that. Like that. 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Ah, my gosh. I'm out of slabs already. It's getting there, though. It's a path is being developed. Let's make 12 just in case. And this needs to go over by 1. Come to that side and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That looks right. Unfortunately, it just really needs to like get further over faster down here. It's almost like going at a diagonal, but it's fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's pretty good. What's up?
I'm just letting her out because she just came out of the crate.
Oh. Hi. Hi, baby.
I feel bad. I tossed a bully stick into the office and I hit her in the head with it.
She didn't even move?
No.
Okay, being under my desk doesn't really work for you. Go outside.
Go outside, Mabel?
Get out of here. Go see mommy. Doggos. Okay, so I think what?
The other one seems quiet.
Yeah, she's pretty chill. She's just hanging out. You 4:30, don't forget. Oh, you're not leaving. You got to let this one back in. Okay. So I think we do the edging. We do the edges of it. What? You want to make tea? I'll have some tea. So I think we need to do the edges of it first. So let's get tough. Let's get tough. No, let's get the tough and try and see where retaining walls are going to go. Like that. Like this. Probably here and there and there. And here and here and here. I think that's all right. And then not necessarily there. Okay, let's fill the tops of those out. This, and this. Okay. So, boop and boop. Oh, I need some stair variants of this stuff. Did not think of that. I think I want a stair of this. What are you doing over there? You were having a lick fit again. Who is having a lick fit? Good girl. Okay. So that's a stair. And then we'll do into that. And I guess that. And then I need a full block of something. Full block of cobble. Yeah, that must. Yeah, like that. That looks good. And then we'll do a slab. And now we need another stair. I like. No, let's do at least one brick, one cobblestone stair. You are so stinky. This dog is so stinky right now. She's making stinkiness. Oh, something. Is that weird? Do I find that to be weird? No. I mean, once it gets some growth, some pretty looking things there, it might be better. You know what? I wonder how weird does it look if I do a little bit of that? Ugh, no. Let's put that there. It definitely needs some foliage here. Or maybe, would it be weird if it was like, I kind of think it needs to be like a dark oak log, or maybe that needs to be spruce. Let me try something. It almost feels like it needs to be something more here that's like holding in the wall like that, like framing it a little bit, just a little bit, like that. And then we can do this, and make that into a wall. Nope, here. Boop, 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 boop. And then we'll make another lantern. So tedious. But I think to good effect. Yeah, I think that's kind of nice to have there. And we'll just do that to like fill that out. Yeah, that's cool. And we'll do a little bone meal and a little bone meal Let's get a 2 tall grass there, but not there. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think that is cool. A nice little path. We just got to continue it down quite a ways. Do you see her?
Yeah, she's sitting by the tree, just doing nothing. Should I shake the tree, do you think?
You can.
She's just sitting in the snow, surveying her territory.
What a goofball.
And it looks like she's stuck her face in the snow at some point and has a snow beard.
Let's do this here.
For the good stuff.
Does she come in if you wiggle that? If you shake that? Yeah, it sounds like it, huh? She'll eat it. She'll eat it. You can have it. Good girl.
Be careful with it.
She's fine. She's fine. It's a little bit tricky, but she'll be okay. Oh, who's so cold?
She's got snow all over.
She's so covered in snow. Okay. And I think this is gonna be a full block. What's up?
I'll bring your feet back once it's done.
Okay, thanks, love. So now we need to do the tops. So we need, how many stairs do we need? We need 1 stair. We need 2 stairs. 2 stairs? 2 stairs. And we'll do like what we did here. 1 cobblestone and 1 brick. So we'll do 1 of these. We'll do that. And we'll do that. And we'll make those both stairs. I'm going to need more slabs of other stuff, but this is just filling. Oh my god, I picked these stupid things up again. Stop picking up. Stay over there. Where do you want? Stone cutter. So I want 1 of those and 1 of those. Now I'm slightly regretting tearing down my cobble farm. So stair there. And the other stair is there. This needs to be 1 of these for sure. Okay. And now we need to make some more slabs and stuff. Yeah, we need more slabs. This is so much detailing. And I want to take this stupid thing all the way down. This is going to need some serious terraforming over here if we're going to do that. And then somehow I got to connect around this build here. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I don't know whose base is this. Is there a sign? Or what is this? Who does this belong to? I need to talk to them about putting a path around the back. Because I definitely want it to connect up. You're so licky. What are you doing? What are you doing? This dog is such a fastidious cleaner. So we were going for slabs. So we want 1, 2, 3. Let's get a couple more of these. There, 5 of those. Let's do a couple of these. I don't think I need any full blocks. I do. I need 1 full block for there. So we'll keep 1. We'll make another 1. 3, and we'll take 2 for slabbage. And then I think I want 2 of these for slabs. Oops. Slabs. And then we're probably going to want 1 more of them as a wall. And boop, 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 boop. Because we want more lanterns. Wow, this inventory. We'll come back for the lantern. Oh, it's almost nighttime again. How is it almost nighttime again? Okay, well let's try and get some of this in position here quickly. This should be a retaining wall now that I'm seeing how this is working, which means this should be going there. Okay. Oh, it is nice not to have to jump and just to be able to run up there. I don't know if this is like the most efficient way to actually do a path, but I've always liked 5 wide. I do my paths in either 5, 7, or 9. 5 is the smallest though. 3 wide it means that the edges are like too aggressive. It just doesn't work. Okay, so this actually should be that. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. And then we'll do this goes there. And this will go there because that is like that. Now this needs a retaining wall. Okay, that makes sense. And then let's do a cobble. And that goes there. And we'll do that there. And boop. Boop, boop. Like that. That looks pretty good. Oh, this technically needs to be a retaining wall and a full block of something. Let's get interesting. Let's put that and straight up cobble there. And then we'll do this guy here. I think I want to trade out this for that. Was that a full block? That was a full block. Okay, that needs to stay then. That one needs to stay. But we can swap this guy out for that. And this guy out for that. Okay. This guy should also go. And this guy should go to that. No. Yeah, okay. Boop and boop. Okay, okay, okay. That's getting there. Oh, God. So many trees. I wish the tree situation was nicer, but... Okay, so if I were to do, just for my own curiosity, a screenshot that encompassed this whole thing. Yeah, that goes out of frame. I am legitimately trying to get a nice looking screenshot because soon I'm going to be having to post the, start posting the Craftworks streams. Like I've almost caught up to myself. I think after this next movie, since I won't be streaming for 5 weeks, I will have caught up to myself. I do need some sort of window on that second top layer, but I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah. So that's good for this side. I could just finish this off a little bit and do that. Just for now. I think we do the other side and then we texture in the actual path. Getting down to here is good. Can I finish it today? Is the question. Something this block. Oof. I don't think that block should be there. I think it should be like that. That's better. I don't know why, but that was throwing me off. So we need to do a little bit of terraforming over here to make this right. And That can go. That can be peeled back to there. And that's fine. That'll be a stair. That'll be a full block. That needs to go. That needs to go. Okay. So this is where all of the blocks taking us down are going to go. So now I need to make another batch. Here's where things get interesting. I definitely need... Is it already ready? Somebody suggested for the TCG idea, when we get the other booster pack, is just make 2 really good decks and flip a coin to see who gets which deck. And I was like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. I like that. Okay, so here's... I'm slightly bummed that I got rid of... do I do it down here? I think I'm going to go down here and turn a bunch of this into moss and harvest it. Oh, I should have brought a hoe. Oh, well. And... okay, can't do that. Do I have a hoe? I think I have a hoe. And boop. Boop. Yeah, okay. This is going to be very interesting when this is done. I don't know how well it's going to work. Oh, God. How am I getting out of this now? Okay, we're just going to pillar up. Grab a hoe. And get all that moss. Because we need the moss to make more mossy cobble and all that good jazz. It's important. Ooh, I like this path. This path is working for me. I do have a hoe. Very good. It is so weird doing everything this way when I'm used to having automated farms for everything. Having to manually get myself moss is something else. It's definitely annoying. But, I don't know. I think it makes for a more interesting playthrough in the long run to do it this way. It gives me a different way to play the game for a bit, which keeps me interested in playing it. I don't need the carpet. I don't need the carpet. I need... Okay. We got another spot for more moss, although, is that it? Okay, so we got a bit over a stack. That's pretty good. How do I get back up? Where was that pillar? Where did I pillar up here? It's right here? It was here. Cool. Boop, 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 boop. And boop, 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 boop. Cool. Very good. So, just gonna... Well, these grow. These won't grow automatically, right? If I have some azaleas chilling around, they're not just gonna grow. Like, those need bone meal. It's not like a regular tree. Right? Legit don't remember. You know what we should do? We need to get rid of these red flowers. But let's get a little bit of greenery and a little bit of stuff like this around. Just get rid of the flowers. Yeah, just to give it some interesting texture, like there. Oh, I wanted to make another lantern. I didn't do that. We should do that. We need like a lantern right there. Lantern. This is going in the composter. Sick of that thing. I have the wall for it too, right? Yeah, I do. And let's put it right here. Ah, no, of course it's a... Okay, there. Boop. I think eventually as this area, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I make like bigger lamppost type things could be cool. Maybe. I think we need a couple more bushies down here. Maybe one more. Yeah. And there. So sleepy today. Did you have a good 3-day weekend? Did you get some relaxation in, or no? Considering how sleepy you are. You blame the snow. How much snow did you get? I saw that it was snowing in the south, and I was like, wow, snow in the south. How crazy is that? And zoop. And boop. 6 inches ish? You got close to as much snow as I did. And I'm in Buffalo. Although I am in an area where the bands don't often go too crazy, so it wasn't that bad. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put all of the stuff for the center there. We're going to not make any more lanterns for a little bit. I don't think I could leave my house. Oh no. It must be a mess. Were people like freaking out? Have you guys got that much snow in a while? Like, when was the last time you got that much snow? Boop, boop, boop. We're going to do a couple of those. We're going to do a couple of those and a couple of those. Then we'll turn 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2. A couple of those. 1, 2. A couple of those. Put the hoe away. I don't think we need the hoe again. How many stairs do we need? It's been a while, but at least it's just snow. That's true. Snow is like not that big a deal. Coming from Buffalo, snow is whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs. I need 4 stairs. Not a bunch of freezing rain. Freezing rain is definitely much more worse to deal with. And 6 inches is really not that crazy. I think what I want to do is one of each. Ah, shoot. I keep making too many of these. So we're going to do 1, 2, whoops. And 3 and 4. Oops. Okay, those are gonna be our stairs. Is the storms over? Because I feel like it was 3 storms in a row. We're still technically under a winter weather watch until Thursday, though. Last time we got this much, my car was covered in like an inch of ice. I'd have had to chisel it out of the driveway. Oh, God. That would be awful. That would be the worst. Boop. You just got to let it de-thaw for a really, really long time. That's all. That's going to go there. We're going to do one more mossy cobble. Just going to go there. And then this guy is going to go there. Okay, let's work with that and see how we do. Poop. Any more of the slabs here. And then you see people still try and drive, just going off the road everywhere. Do they do like driving bans and stuff? Because here, when the storm was going, you weren't allowed to drive. there was a driving ban in effect, so you could not leave or they would arrest you. Well, I don't know if they would arrest you, but they'd give you a ticket. I don't know if that's not something they do where you are, but they definitely do it here. Let's do this. Whoops, nope. Let's do this and then that. And then this to that. To that. What are we going to put here? We're going to put that there, which is weird. Well, I guess it kind of goes like there. Yeah, I guess I did that up there, so it's fine. You've never heard of a driving ban? So they haven't done that there for you guys ever. Okay. Yeah, that is a common thing here when it gets really bad, because people here can be dumb. And doesn't matter. They'll still go try and drive anyway. Oh, this is interesting. How do I want to handle this? I kind of want another stair. Excuse me a second. I have a phone call coming in. The weather is not great. It's throwing off my whole schedule. Oh, it's so annoying. Where is it even snowing? We had our last doggy training class today. But I guess they just canceled it. And they said we could try tomorrow, but they don't know if that's going to work either because of the snowstorm. Because the snow band is not great for some people. Oh, man. Oh, well, I guess it is what it is. I don't like this dirt peeking out over here. These, I wonder if I should switch these to like that. That's probably better in the areas where there's dirt peeking. A little bit of that kind of action. A little hedginess. Boop. Like that. That's going to be a lot of it, though. I guess it's fine. Okay. And here, clean that up. And we'll do it there. 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 Okay. We do need to keep coming down, but I think that's a good start. And boop. And we should get some grass going over here. Ah, why not the flowers? Yeah, we need to connect that through in a sec here. And boop. Not the flowers. I don't like that 3 tall in a row. No, I want that to be a single tall. Is that always going to be 2 tall no matter what I do? Okay, whatever. Put that there. And do that. And do that. Oh, come on. That's cool. That's looking lovely. That's looking good. Nice and overgrown path. So we need some more so we can at least get down to here. So we need, let's get, what are we going to need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's get another 4 of each. Or, yeah, hold on. Let me just see. Oh yeah, I don't even have any more. If I wanted to do that kind of a thing, that's fine. I guess we should do that. Yeah, okay. Cool. It's a lovely path. The path. It always is either 3 or 2, right? I didn't mess up and do 4 somewhere now. We still got to texture the path itself. So much to do. One. Let's just do 1 of those. Actually, let's do 2 because we're gonna do some as walls. Do that. Okay, so we'll do boop, 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 burp, boop, boop. And last but not least, I should probably do some cobble. I don't even know if I have any cobble, actually. Do I have any, or any of these cobble? I might need to switch one of these out for cobble here. This guy can go to cobble. And I should do a cobble stair there, actually. Get a cobble stair going in there. Nope, I just want 1 cobble stair. Don't need a million of them. Could keep it simple. Where was that? Where was that? Here. Let's make this a cobble stair. Yeah. And this will just make regular cobble? Like that. Okay, that's nice. And then with the remaining slabs we have, I need more cobble slabs apparently. Actually, let's do this. We'll make this cobble there. And like that. I should get more cobble slabs. Oh, texturing, so much work. And see, I wonder how much easier this would be. I guess it would be easier doing this with something like Axiom, where I'm just like specifying how much of a percentage difference I want between the blocks, because they could do paths, but I don't know if they're like these kind of paths, if this is quite what the idea is with the paths in Axiom. You were thinking this would be easy with Axiom. I was thinking I wasn't sure if this would be easy with Axiom. But if you tell me this would be so much easier with Axiom, I will believe you. Okay, that needs to be a retaining wall-esque thing. The outline, not sure. Probably. Nothing like doing things by hand. The old-fashioned way. So I need 2 walls and 2 lanterns. 3, because we probably want to put one there. Let's do 1. Beautiful. 2. Amazing. And then lanterns. Let's get the iron back. Iron. Gotta sleep. And we need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. And that can go away. And let's see, where do we want to put these? I think I was gonna, no, I ruined something. There was a piece of grass there. Great. So 1 goes there. We're gonna put 1. No, of course. Is it too far down here? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hold on, we should do something to alleviate that. We're gonna do something interesting to alleviate that. I'm stuck in a hole. I wonder if it had the option to shrink expand a selection by some amount. So you do a path. You could maybe overlay it and do something like that. So you do 1 path and then that's on like this level, and then you do another path that's below it, but it's wider. You know? Something like that could potentially work. What did I do here? I put... Yeah, okay. So we're going to do this. No! Gosh. Darn it. I want you to go this way. And we want to do that and then that. That's cool. That's fine. That makes sense. And then we want... I might need more. Of course. I hate it. I guess we could go there and there. And then we need 1 more for down there, I think. Okay. I can't do a plain stone wall either, unfortunately. That would be fun. So we'll do another just regular brick one. Boop a doop a doo do. So close to having the correct amount. Boop and Well, I guess now I take these. Nope, it's only 7. Dang. So we're going to take this and this and this and do one more. Right there. Oh my God, I hate it. Okay, so that level is not possible. Let's go here. Cool. Is the path lit? Does that make the path lit? Path is pretty lit then. Okay, great. I guess that might be confusing with 3D selections though, like Minecraft, but you could have an option to shrink expand relative to XYZ. I would think there's ways to make it work. That could be cool. You know, I'm just thinking about it. World Edit has this feature where I think it's called the hollow feature. And it's how I managed to figure out when I was doing the floating island on block breaking, how many blocks I actually needed. Because I made the island and it was solid originally. And then I used the hollow feature and I was able to say that I wanted to hollow it out and keep 2 block gap or 1 block gap or something like that around the edge of the whole thing. And it removed every block on the inside. So I bet there is a way to actually code the path. So it's like inner path, outer path. Define how either ratio wise, like, or block wise. So it's like 3 on the inside, 2 on the outside, or 3 on the inside, 1 on the outside, or 80% to 20%. I bet it would probably be easy enough to do something like that. But then again, how many people actually make paths like me? I have a very specific way I make paths. If you look at most people's paths, they don't have, well, I guess this bridge, that is a nice bridge. That's the bridge that I need to put over there. Most people's paths don't have the outside one. Oh, somebody does something like this. Somebody has the 3 wide. That's cool. But a lot of them don't have the edging. They're just, here's a random path. This is cool. This is kind of getting into it. This is really nice. I like this kind of thing. This is what I was doing on block breaking. But a lot of them, the majority of them are just the randomized stuff without the border. Here's a texture, put a border on it. Now, realistically, some of the bordering and texturing should be light based, so it's like darker and lighter, but whatever. Some of the noise painting options might coincidentally put edging. Okay. If you could do the shrink expand selection thing, it'd be easy to do though. You gotta get in on this. You gotta give these guys some ideas. Maybe give them a hand coding it a little bit. Okay, we're gonna put away all of the stone stuff because I'm done with the outside edges of the path. Put that away, put the moss away. I'll hold on to the dirt for a little bit longer. These flowers we're gonna hold on to just in case I need colors. Shears, torches, arrows. I think we're good on the mangrove leaves. I think there's enough growth around it. Yeah, okay. So we'll put those away. Mangrove leaves we'll put away. If Mulberry wanted to do it, he'd probably take him like an hour or something to implement. Dude's really fast with all the stuff he implements. I have no notion of the speed at which he gets things done. So if he's really fast, and that wouldn't be that big of a deal, maybe it should be, maybe I need to mention it as a possibility. Although it could be in the game, and it could be in Axiom, and we just don't know it right now. What do we need? We need... How much terracotta do I have? Let's think of that first. We have 9 terracotta. Do we have the option for more terracotta? Oh, how's the terracotta game go? Is it clay? That's that? He's like, I'm planning this feature, then the next day it's pretty much done, unless he goes and breaks his hand like he did earlier. Oh, jeez. That's impressive. He must be working on it almost full time right now. It's such an amazing feat what he's accomplished with that. Like, it is incredible. Okay. So I think the big thing that's going to hold us back is the mud situation. So we need to get mud going here. So let's do that. I don't know if this is going to be the best way to do it, but boop, 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 boop. Okay, that's not awful. Okay, I am not mentally coordinated enough to do that, apparently. Okay, very good. We're not going to try being that creative again. Okay, amazing. He's trying to make money off it, though, so that makes sense. I wonder how he's going to try and do that. Like, aside from, like, licensing it? I don't really know. Boop, 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 boop. Or like, Mojang buys it. I haven't seen something that crazy come to Minecraft in a while. And boop. It's kind of like what they were doing something along those lines in Bedrock. I remember earlier last year I saw something that was like a built-in Bedrock editing thing. He has a commercial use clause for it? Oh, he does. Smart man. It's definitely necessary because I could see people going nuts with it. Even for things like MCC, building those maps, or even MCCI, being able to expand those kind of things, totally up there. Okay, 18. I need... How much do I have over here? I think I have plenty of wheat. 3. I have plenty of wheat. Oh, just plenty. I have 3. Very good. Free personal use, but you're supposed to pay if you're like a build team or something using it. I wonder if you're a content creator using it. Because, like, it's kind of personal use, but if you're a content creator that's, like, making money off of the builds you're doing with it, there's an argument to be made. Okay, I have that backwards. What do we say, 18? I'd love to see as we're doing this. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, cool. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
15 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 11 degrees.
I was thinking, I'm like, it's really sunny. The snow band is south of where I am right now. I should maybe consider taking my dog for a walk to get some energy out because she's not going to class tonight. It can't be that cold. Nope. 18 degrees. Amazing. If you make money from your builds via commissions, the Bedrock Marketplace, public Java servers, etc., please consider purchasing commercial license for Axiom. Is the message that pops up when you go to download from his website. Public Java servers. Mine's technically private. Okay, so that's really nothing. It's really not like a content creator thing then. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's see here. We want to put in, let's do there. Nope, that's a slab. Can't do there. That's a full block. That's a slab. Can't do there. Let's do there. That's a slab, but we could do there, and those are all slabs. So, nope, can't do there apparently. That was a slab. I could do here, although I just did a center one, so let's do over here and do that. I feel like I need another one somewhere. Maybe here. There. And are these all slabs? Those are slabs, so I can't do there. I can't do there, but I could do like that. And I don't know why I was trying to put it in places like that. It's not gonna work. Okay. Okay, so there's a few. We may add more to that mix. And now we want to do, let's do some mud. Boop. Oh, I need way more than this. I need way more than this. Oh, I have to actually turn it into a brick first? Guess that makes sense. Okay, cool. Oh, we need some stairs of that, because that's the only other one that could be stairs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Let's do shoot. Oh no, wait, that's a stair. We'll do a stair there. We'll do a stair there, and we'll do a stair here, and let's do a stair there. Okay, that's all the stairs that I could do. And let's do, okay, so I can only do, this is going to get weird quick. Because I can't do slabs of this packed mud. No. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's annoying. Okay. Well, I guess we have to be conscious of that then. So that can go like that, which means we'll do a slab like there. He also got a Patreon for getting to vote on features and early access release. That's smart. That's definitely smart. Having something like that'll be good. Okay, so this can be that. I feel like that. Maybe I do need to get some brick in here, because brick can at least be slabs. Gotta think about that. Okay, well, we're gonna need more mud bricks then. I'm desperately trying to finish this before time's up. I wish that could be a full block, but it can't. Can this be a full block? Nope. That's got to be a slab. This can be a full block. Let's do that. And then that can transition into that, which could make this whole thing like that and then that. That is kind of working. And then we could do that. That has to be that. Oh, I kind of want another mud stair. Like he's already got an early access, an early release out with the display entity manipulation tool stuff. That's the stuff he was like just showing off. That's insane. He really is a hero to a degree. Like that's just nuts. Let's do... What did I decide I wanted to do? I wanted to do a stair here, I think, is what I was going for. And then... Let's do that there. And then... Do boop boop. Shoot. I wonder if a slab of this would be weird. Just like to mix the texture up a little bit here and there. I'm going through this mud like crazy. Boop. Let's see. Not too often, but just every once in a while to break up some of these harder areas. It might be good. I'm not opposed to it. I think it's kind of cool. Might want to even try getting a couple more of those going on. And boop. And let's do that. And we'll go there. Okay, that's cool. I kind of want to do a couple more of the smooth stuff going on here. Beep. Can I just do... Oh, I can. Look at that. And there. Okay, let's do a little bit more. Put that there. Put this there. And where do I want the stair to go? Let's do a stair there. And actually, we'll do that and that. And then boop. And boop. That looks lovely. We now have a nice path up to my house. I don't know what the pattern or whatever is going to be inside. But that is looking good. Why is that one bothering me? That one block. Okay. I guess that one is better now. And that. Actually, no. That. Sure. That. Should this be... I don't know. Should it be like boop boop? I think so. Which begs the question if this should be a slab. No, I'm okay with that one. Although, let's play along for a second here. We could do this goes there, this goes there, because I did want to move it back one away from that, and then this does become a slab. I think I want to do that. See, if I play the game like this all the time, I'd end up with, do you know what the Citadel? Is it the Citadel? It's the other guy that does the podcast with Pixel Riffs, Joel Duggan. He has this build, this town that he's been working on for years. I couldn't even imagine going as crazy as that guy goes. But I've watched a stream or two, and he is even more so detail fastidious than I am with some of this stuff. Okay, so ignoring some imperfections, we are getting somewhere. Hold on, I need to do this. Oh, I need that entity thing. So if we did that. Hold on, I need options, video settings, shader packs. Shader pack folder. Minecraft folder. Resource packs. Shader packs. Boop. And boop, boop. Oh god, and my computer explodes. It's weird. I need to turn the clouds off. I don't like the poofy clouds on Reimagined. Shader pack settings. Clouds off. Yeah, I like the clouds better. I like the B-dubs clouds better. And then I also think there was a depth of field thing in this. Preferences, camera, tone map. Where the heck was it? Hand sway, waving blocks. Maybe it was something else that I got for the depth of field. Water style, sun moon. Preference settings? No. Performance settings? No. Why are they different colors? Dynamic. Where the heck was it? Huh. Mods. You know what? It might have been on... Whoa! Block breaking. Which might not be here. Instances. Here we go. Mods. Flying leaves. Far sight? No. No. I swear there's a way to do it. Depth of field mod Minecraft. Reimagine. Maybe it's in there. Video settings. Is it under here and I'm just missing it? Oops. Shader pack settings. And okay, let me see if I had like a specific shader pack in here that I was using for that. Boop, shader packs. No, it was reimagined. Are mob caps per dimension? They're yes. Because even though Tango had the mob switch in the nether, that didn't stop mobs from running in the overworld. Like if you're running a copper farm in the end, it won't stop things from spawning in the overworld. No, yeah, it should not. It definitely should not. Camera. Tone map. How did I do this before? I know there is a way to do this. There is a way to get this happening, and I just am braining, farting hard. Instances. It was definitely here. Now, is it a mod? Wasn't camera utils. Complete config. I wonder if I could load it up and take a look at it. I'm going to try. Hopefully this doesn't crash. Someone was saying it would, and I was thinking that wasn't a thing. It definitely should not. It would be like the equivalent to that would be if you were running an Enderman farm. That would be like, say you were running an Ender farm and you just let it get to mob cap. That doesn't stop overworld entities from spawning. Like that's not a thing at all. Oh, I think I know where this is. I think it's actually, I think the camera settings are actually in replay mod. The copper farm is even more different because it's relying on, because it exceeds player mob cap. Correct. Yes. Options, video settings, shader pack settings, preferences, camera. I definitely think this was in what's the title? I think this was actually done with replay mod. So I'm going to do this for a second because that is a cool shot. I'm going to stop recording. And then I'm going to run into my house because I don't know if anybody else is online. I got to look and make sure I don't. Okay. Well, he can't sleep anyway, so I'll sleep. So it'll stop Enderman spawning, I think, if you build it in the NND way. I don't know if that's true. Because there's also the mob. They changed the mob cap thing to be per player location. So I don't 100% know that that's accurate either. I think this will tell me. Mob cap is per player, but Copper Farm breaks that. So if you were running a copper farm in the end and somebody else was in the end, no Enderman would spawn? This does not look like this is going to go well for me. Let me try here real quick. I want to see this before I go. I want to see if I can figure out where this was. Okay. No. Which instance is frozen? This is frozen. Okay, let's see. Saving. Replay mine? Come on. Since it's just using reinforcement, I'll go beyond your allotted 70 mobs and start eating into mob caps for other players. Okay. I thought it just wasn't even like counting that because technically speaking, you could crash a server running that. Saving replay file. Okay, let's see here. Come on. Similar to how the pillager outpost XP farm works. So I thought it was ignoring any sort of mob cap. What is happening right now? It's freaking out. Let's go to here. Oh no, maybe that was a mistake. I clicked the thing. No, we're okay. Yeah, so the pillagers get removed from the mob cap. Okay. So it works differently then. I am not the person to know for sure, obviously. I don't that it's like getting into the coding of the game almost at that point. Okay, so if I'm here, I think that's a better frame. And I want to do mods? No. Options. How about if I do this? Camera, no. Controls, no. I guess it's not part of this. Shader pack settings, preferences. Toggle lighting. Man, how the heck did I do this? My depth of field, Minecraft, shader. It's in complementary shaders post-process settings. Okay, hold on here. Instead of just entering the same ability to potentially cross the server though. See, that's okay, post-process settings. Sorry, I am really complementary shaders, performance settings, profile custom, high, water quality, coded textures, no. Shader packs, preferences, post-processing? What does that even mean? it's in the post-processing, so it's specific to this shader pack. Complementary shaders. Is there like a newer version of it? Download. No, I just want to download it. Maybe it's the newer version of it. Maybe that's the problem. Copy. Minecraft folder. Shader packs. Paste. Blech. Shaders. What? Do I really have to install it? Oh, wait, here, I could just do this. Will that work? Will it actually open that, or is that going to freeze the game? I think, oh no, it actually worked. Okay. Camera, world blur. Aha. Okay, cool. Done. So it's in the newer version then. Okay. Controls, video settings, shaders, shader pack settings. Okay. Profile. High. Camera, lighting, performance. Cool. Lighting. Great. Materials. Oh, they really added a lot here. Clouds. Clouds off. Boom. Cool. Camera. World blur. Depth of field. Depth of field strength. I forget exactly how all of these settings worked. World blur. Distance blur. Oh, okay. Now I got to figure out where the focus is. Depth of field strength 1. It's getting there. Come on. FOV scaled blur. Distance, depth of field. Okay, okay. So, depth of field strength. Let's say it's 1,000. Interesting. So now we choose where the focus is. So we want the focus closer? Oh, too close. So where is it supposed to be in focus? 44, 79. That's cool. That's awesome. Hold on, let me get rid of me. Look at that shot. It's so good. That's very cool. I love depth of field stuff. That's really cool. I wanna see if I could get the, let's see here. I want my whole house in focus. Camera, world blur, depth of field strength. No, it's better higher. Yeah, now I just need to figure out if I push it back a little bit further. There we go. There. Now the front. Now the focus is kind of where I'm standing, funny enough. Look at that. It's cool. That's really cool. So if I go this way, it goes out of focus. And if I go this way, it goes into focus. Yeah, buddy. Let's take a picture of that. 1920. What is 4K? 4K resolution. Let's take a nice 4K resolution picture. $3840 by 2160. Cool. That is awesome. That is really cool. Something I need to finish it up, and maybe I'll do it during the week. I need to do a little bit more detailing so that way it looks good for a thumbnail. Because I want to get the thumbnail going so I can start posting the streams from Craftworks. But anyway, I'm going to call it there. Thanks so much for hanging out, Encrypted. You made it to the end of stream. You deserve a prize. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Might be starting a little later, closer to like 1:30 or so, I think. Maybe. We'll see. There's a chance I might not be. It all depends on the weather. But I will catch you later. Bye for now. I didn't finish my tea.